views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Arizona, Phoenix, Casa Grande, Prescott, Brother Mike back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. God bless you. Thank you for tuning into the program today. Ashley Madison is booming today on Hardcore. Hey, call somebody right now and tell them the radio program's on. This is Brother Mike, and once again, I got another very unusual radio program. And to do it all the time, been doing it for 16 years, you ought to know by now. Ashley Madison, wow. Incredible. This is Brother Mike. I'm the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center in Central Phoenix. We're on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road, downtown. At the new Deliverance Center, by the way, we also have a new website, hardcorechristianity.com. Thank you for your donations over the years. Thank you for your prayers for us. Our ministry is going very strong. Thousands delivered from demons. Hundreds have been physically healed at the House of Healing and the Deliverance Center. Thanks to you. God love you for helping us. If you go to the website, hardcorechristianity.com, we have 2 services a week at 7 p.m. We have preaching, teaching, healing, and deliverance at both those services every week. You can go to our Facebook page and join the group Hardcore Christianity or our group Blessings. Blessings is where we put all the wonderful testimonies of dramatic healings at the Deliverance Center. You'll love them. Take a copy of one of them and send them to somebody that needs some encouragement. The next free seminar is also on the website. Sign up for it. Satan's Secrets, Part 2. Part 1 was a mind-boggler. Nobody could believe it. Part 2 is going to be exactly the same. It's going to freak you out. Sister Karen's on page 1 of the website. Please go to her real estate page. She'd love to list your home for you. She loves working with born-again Christians. And by the way, PayPal button's on the website. Thank you for all your donations. Ashley Madison is booming. You remember what happened a few years ago, right? Well, this happened long before Ashley Madison, okay? Satan has had plans for the United States for 2 centuries. He started planning it 2 centuries ago. And he's now about to bring it all to fruition. But back in the 50s and the 40s, he rose to prominence. Individuals in the pornography field and in the sexual research field who were possessed by demons and who introduced America to human sexuality and promiscuity. The biggest one of these servants of Satan was a guy named Hugh Hefner. He recently died and went to hell just a few months ago. But he started Playboy magazine back in the 50s, and he had his first copy, of course, was the famous fold-out of Marilyn Monroe. And that thing sold off the shelf so fast, it was unbelievable. What happened there was Satan had set in motion a gasping onslaught of adultery and fornication and homosexuality and now transgenderism all through the United States, and America became a hedonistic nation. America became a hedonistic nation, basically because of Hugh Hefner. There were a few others involved, of course. But Ashley Madison is simply a recent proponent of Satan's move on America to trash the country with sexual immorality of every conceivable kind. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Check out this article on Ashley Madison. As you know, they got hacked a couple of years ago. And I'll tell you what, it was a major scandal in the United States. Politicians, TV preachers, pastors, ministers, you name it. People from literally all walks of life got caught on that Ashley Madison hack. And people were Ashley Madison, of course, is a website where you try to find someone to have an affair with, and you do it discreetly, and everybody's there to have affairs. Everybody's married or in a committed relationship or whatever, but they want to have an affair. And so Ashley Madison kind of helps you hook up for that type of clientele. Well, anyway, nobody could believe the number of people that were on that hack. It was literally unbelievable. Movie stars, TV stars, celebrity Christians. It was amazing. Check this out. But after that hack, you would have thought Ashley Madison would have crashed. It actually went the opposite direction. It almost doubled its subscribers from 3-something million to 5-something million. And they are booming now. Here's a recent article about an update on it. Check this out. Ashley Madison, the infidelity website that helps adults find willing partners for affairs, has released a list of the top 20 cities in America where users most look to cheat. Conservative activists such as Elizabeth Johnson, who's known online as the activist mommy, have warned that Americans are eager to attract God's wrath by engaging in such deceit. Ashley Madison shared its 2017 numbers with USA Today last week, revealing that a little over half of the website's 54 million users are female. Over half of them are female. I misspoke earlier. I apologize. I meant 30 million members. It's now over 54 million. Well, we know that these women are coming to our site because we provide a discreet platform for like-minded adults to connect and potentially meet, Ashley Madison's president said Reuben Buell. And here are the cities, the top 20 cities where Ashley Madison provides the most marital infidelity. And of course, that includes homosexual marriage now, because as I predicted in 2004 on my radio show at KXXT Christian Radio, I predicted that within 10 years, homosexuality would be perfectly normal in America. I was wrong. It was about 15 years. But now homosexuals are getting married left and right here in the United States, and nobody thinks anything about it. But homosexuality is also, they also cheat, and they cheat a lot. There's some research that indicates that homosexuals cheat more than heterosexuals, but that data is not fully researched yet. But check this out. 20 cities in the United States, top 20 places where people are having affairs, breaking their marriage vows. Number one city is what? Seattle. Number two, Denver. Number three, Dallas. Dallas? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, conservative Dallas. Number 3 on the list. Philadelphia. Number 4. San Jose, 5. LA. 6. San Francisco, 7. Houston, 8. Charlotte, 9. Austin, Texas, 10. The second 10. Columbus, Ohio. Indianapolis, Indiana. Chicago, Illinois. San Diego, California. New York City. Wow, how in the world did that get listed so low? Jacksonville. San Antonio, Texas. Washington, D.C. How did Washington, D.C. get so rated so? How could that be only 18? My gosh, everybody's a pervert in Washington, D.C. as far as I know. Fort Worth, Texas, 19. And guess who's 15? Take a wild guess. Take a breath. Phoenix. Welcome to Phoenix. Phoenix is always on the list of the top 10s and top 20s of everything. Man, this is unbelievable. These cities have people chronically having affairs using Ashley Madison. They're their number one customers. The article goes on to say, quote, the company suggested that Seattle takes the top spot in part because it's where Starbucks was founded, with the coffee chain giant reportedly having the most used gift cards by men who purchase credits on the website. Well, I don't know if that's a fair thing to say. Quote, Johnson, who often speaks out against overly sexualized sex ed material in public schools, pointed out on her website Monday that while some might have figured that mostly liberal cities would be on the list, it should be noted that very conservative Dallas takes the third spot. Conservative, heterosexual, cisgender, maybe even culturally Christian people are still daily tempted with sin. Never forget this, she wrote. What is a cisgender, by the way? That's a new word in our vocabulary, isn't it? A cisgender is someone who is born a certain sex and believes that's their appropriate sex. Most people are cisgendered. If you're born male, you feel like you are a male. If you're born female, you kind of feel like you're a female. That's a cisgender. People got to name that now. It's so pitiful. Quote, you don't have to be dancing around in a Speedo in a gay pride parade to invite God's wrath. After all, no one is immune from sin or judgment, she said. Ashley Madison suffered a massive leak of emails and personal details back in 2015 with as many as 33 million accounts illegally hacked. Large-scale scandals involving U.S. government officials, UK civil servants, European and North American corporations resulted from the leak, including the outing of Josh Duggar of the famous Christian Duggar family for looking to have an affair on Ashley Madison. A number of the hacks resulted in suicides all over the country. It really was awful, and it was embarrassing, but it was the best thing that ever happened to Ashley Madison. Their business went up huge. It was fantastic, free marketing. I'm wondering if they didn't let the hack go on purpose. But what's actually happening here, my friends? What's going on here? Well, Ashley Madison says they fixed the problem because they commissioned accounting firm Ernst & Young to review its membership data for accuracy and legitimacy. Ernst & Young, weren't they involved in the Charlie Keating savings and loan debacle back in the 80s and 90s? Oh my gosh. If you want Ernst & Young to come in to perform accuracy and legitimacy, wow, you're really stretching it there. Listen, folks, the devil's taken over the country. He's doing it through sexual perversion and immorality. If you're a sex addict or you're a pastor with a sexual addiction problem, which is 55% by Barna statistics, you're eligible for free counseling services at the Arizona Deliverance Center, 602-636-5800. Sexual perversion is sweeping the country. It's caused by unclean spirits, but you can be delivered, and God wants to heal you quickly.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.